Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to explore the art of laziness. Overcome procrastination and improve your productivity by Library Mindset. This book is all about learning how to embrace laziness, but in a way that actually helps you become more productive, overcome procrastination, and live a more balanced life. Sounds counterintuitive, right? But it's filled with practical tips and insights on how to make the most of your time while still giving yourself room to relax. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more summaries of life-changing books like this. Let's jump right into it. To begin, The Art of Laziness challenges our understanding of laziness. Most of us associate laziness with inactivity, guilt, or wasted time. But the book argues that laziness, in the right context, is actually a tool for better productivity. The idea isn't to sit around doing nothing, but to strategically conserve energy, focus on high-priority tasks, and give yourself permission to take meaningful breaks. The author, Library Mindset, introduces the concept of active laziness, which means using periods of downtime to recharge and reflect, so that when you're working, you're more efficient and focused. This approach acknowledges that pushing ourselves constantly without rest leads to burnout and poor productivity. The book points out that we live in a culture that glorifies hustle and hard work. While discipline is important, being busy all the time doesn't mean you're productive. The key is working smarter, not harder. Laziness, when used correctly, can be a powerful antidote to our overstressed, overworked lives. Next, the book dives into procrastination, which is often seen as a byproduct of laziness. But according to Library Mindset, procrastination has more to do with our mental states than simply being lazy. The book breaks down the psychology behind procrastination, explaining that it often stems from fear of failure, perfectionism, or overwhelm. When we procrastinate, we are avoiding tasks that trigger anxiety or stress, not because we don't want to do them, but because we're afraid of the outcome. The book suggests that one way to combat procrastination is to become more aware of the emotional triggers behind it. By understanding why we procrastinate, we can begin to address those fears and take action. The book offers several practical tips to beat procrastination. Break tasks down into smaller, manageable steps. Focus on the first action rather than the end goal to avoid overwhelm. Use the 2-minute rule. If something will take 2 minutes or less, do it immediately. Reward yourself for completing tasks to create positive reinforcement. The main takeaway is that procrastination isn't about being lazy. It's a defense mechanism, and once you recognize that, you can find ways to work around it. Library Mindset highlights the importance of working smarter by focusing on the tasks that truly matter. The book introduces the Pareto principle, or the 80-20 rule, which states that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. In other words, most of what we spend time on isn't really moving the needle. To increase productivity, we should focus on the 20% of activities that drive the most results. In line with this, the book also introduces the concept of essentialism. Essentialism is the discipline of focusing only on what's absolutely necessary and eliminating everything that doesn't contribute to your goals. By narrowing your focus, you can work more efficiently and avoid spreading yourself too thin. The book encourages readers to regularly assess their tasks and ask, "Is this really necessary?" By cutting out non-essential activities, you free up time for rest and reflection, which in turn boosts productivity. This is where the art of laziness comes in. It's not about doing nothing, but about doing less of what doesn't matter. A major theme in the art of laziness is the importance of rest. While modern society often equates rest with laziness, the book flips this notion on its head. Rest, when used wisely, is essential for maintaining high levels of productivity. The author explains that rest is not just about recovering physically, but also mentally and emotionally. Studies have shown that taking regular breaks during work improves focus and performance. The book encourages incorporating downtime into your daily routine, whether that's through meditation, walks, or simply allowing yourself to take short naps. Rest isn't something you earn after you've worked hard. It's a crucial part of the process of being productive. The author also discusses the concept of active rest, which is engaging in activities that are relaxing but still stimulating in some way, like reading a book, doing yoga, or engaging in a hobby. These activities allow your brain to rest from work while still keeping you mentally engaged. One of the key challenges in embracing laziness is overcoming the guilt that often accompanies it. Library Mindset acknowledges that many people feel guilty when they take breaks or choose to rest, especially if they're surrounded by a culture that praises constant hustle. The book advises reframing laziness as a productive part of your routine. By creating a balanced routine that includes both focused work and intentional rest, you can improve your overall output without burning out. This balance ensures that you have the energy and mental clarity needed to tackle your most important tasks. To create a balanced routine, the book suggests the following tips. Set clear work and rest boundaries. For example, work for 50 minutes and then take a 10-minute break. Schedule downtime into your calendar just as you would schedule meetings or tasks. Use tools like the Pomodoro technique, where you work in focused sprints, followed by short breaks. The book encourages readers to treat rest as an essential part of their success strategy, not as a sign of laziness or failure. In conclusion, The Art of Laziness offers a refreshing perspective on productivity. It teaches us that laziness, when used strategically, can actually enhance our productivity and help us overcome procrastination. By focusing on what truly matters, embracing rest, and letting go of the guilt associated with downtime, we can create a balanced and effective approach to work. Remember, it's not about doing more. It's about doing what's important and giving yourself the space to recharge. If you enjoyed this summary and found it helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Channel Name for more insightful book summaries. Thank you for listening, and I hope you feel inspired to embrace the art of laziness to improve your productivity.